Yep. We good.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. We're back at it again. Episode 98 of Hoteps Been Told You, your favorite podcast of your favorite Hoteps. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. I don't know what week of the lockdown we're in. I lost count of the weeks, man. We
Six.
just week six.
Six.
I thought it was six last week, but it's week 6 of the lockdown.
7.
7, week 7, and still grinding. Some states are trying to come out. Some states are trying to stay in. But it looks like we got a little bit longer to go. But anyway, Hotep Jesus, how was your week, man?
Um, a really sad week. A really sad week for personal reasons that we not gonna share live on air. I would love to, but some personal shit had happened in my life that just took me down a notch. But other than that, life is good. We got the computer parts came in today. You know what I'm saying? So we starting to build robots over here. Yeah, I'm trying to build like an anti-Terminator robot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, say that's all. What's up with you though?
Nothing, man. My mom had the youngest for a few days during the week. So I got a little bit of break from one of the kids. Other than that, man, just still grinding, still working, trying to maintain during this lockdown. Trying to exercise and shit like that. And trying to stay in shape, trying to get my mentals right. You know what I'm saying? I really haven't been on social. I was on social media a little bit today. Talking with these shines about the things that perspire that happen. People can't see the trends here. But other than that, I kind of been taking like a social media break from everything. Thanks for everybody that coming through on the YouTube channel. Thanks everybody listening on Apple or on SoundCloud. If you listen on Apple, please leave a review. One donation, Elias Angepalis. I know I'm butchering your name, but thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Greatly appreciate the donation. And we're 2 away from 100, man. 2 away. We've been grinding for a minute, man.
Grinding all my life. Grinding all my life. Grinding all my life.
And 50 dropped a new book, man. I meant to. I was 2 seconds away from picking it up. I'm gonna get it. But somebody had dropped a link of the audio book, so I might just listen to an audio book. But 50 dropped another book, man. I
Oh,
might
he
go.
dropped that. He dropped that joint he was talking about. I remember what was it
Yeah.
about again?
I don't know. It was just about making moves and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. But getting into the topics,
Hustle harder, hustle smarter.
yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to check that out. But getting into the topics, you know, uh, Trump's bull, General Flynn, they dropped the charges, man. DOJ said, "Hey, Flynn, we'll let you go."
Yeah. Like it was nothing. Did you think he was going down?
No, I didn't think it's going down. I didn't know. I didn't know they was going to drop the charges. I thought Trump would have had to do a pardon and shit like that when he was leaving office or some shit like that. But you know, I don't know. I guess Trump got some pull and shit.
They said it was Trump pressure that made that happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess Flynn is that dude.
I mean,
That
all the niggas Trump got out of jail, he had to get his bull out, man.
true indeed. True indeed.
um. So that's I don't really have much to say about Flynn was a lot of the the conservative grifters, that's their bull. You know what I mean? They always talking about, we got to do something about Flynn. We got to do something about Flynn. You know, the Cernoviches and the Praza, what's his name? Jack Praza, but whatever the guys, whatever. You know what I mean?
Jack Prozac.
Prozac. Prozac. um, whatever agency he works for. But yeah, they was big on getting General Flynn out. You know what I mean? So that's, I guess that's another feather in Trump's cap there. You know what I mean?
He got all his niggas out. You right. They got all the niggas out. They let that. You gotta let one of the white homies out too. I think it comes down to who Flynn is, though. I think he got a little bit too much information. I feel like they don't want him to go on the trial because what could come up in the trial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You start asking national security advisor questions, it just make your whole nation look bad. It's really embarrassing. It's like you might as well, man, go ahead, go on home, man. You know, because he might end up Takashi 6ix9ine out here.
Telling.
Hell, you never know.
Shit, they're paying people to tell it around America nowadays. Snitching has become like, I don't know, second nature, first nature, shit like that.
Snitch culture.
Snitch culture, yeah. They switched it from no stop snitching to snitch will pay you. Snitch on people is not social distancing and shit like that. That's just wild to me. Um, another thing about the administration happened this week. You see what happened in Venezuela, man?
Oh, they captured them white dudes, right?
Now, a lot of people were saying that, oh, they was lying. This is bullshit. You know what I mean? What agents, mercenaries are coming and walking around with all their identification? Like somebody had the social security card, his driver's license, all this nut ass shit. But you got to think of it this way, man. They might have been set up to fail. You know what I mean? It seemed to me like CIA sent some dummies down there, like, "Hey, man, go ahead and get caught." We're gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna make the goal. Y'all go ahead down there." Then they had the back channel, like, "Hey, why don't you tell Maduro we got some guys? There's some guys coming from the United States working for Trump, trying to get him." Maduro, oh, word. Down he went.
Yeah.
Yo, this is a setup, man. You know, I hate to be them, but man, you signed up for that bullshit. You went out there, but they could have been like, they could have been tried to get the Guado out. You know what I mean? Guado might have been not performing up to their task, so they might have been sent them down there to get Guado. You never know who they was trying to go down there to get or go down there to do. But I know one thing. That was a CIA operation, whether it was doomed to fail or not. They wasn't going down there to take Maduro out with like 30 guys, 600, and they was training people. That's not enough people to do it. You know what I mean? But they was down there to do something.
Yeah. A lot of this stuff is about making your enemy expend resources.
Right.
A lot of it's distractions, art of war type stuff. You're right, though. I think it was one of them, alphabets out there doing what they do. But it could also be the type of thing where you Trojan horse it. The bug might be inside the soldier. They got microchips now. They could have microchipped them and just trying to map locations and movements and how they doing anything and so on and so forth. Or it could be a reason to they always need that excuse to invade. So it's like they have two of our men. We have to go rescue them.
Or they could have gave him the bug.
Right? I mean, could have had a COVID-13.
Yeah, it says some dummies down there with the extra strength of 13.
13, not 13. Yes, 13. Pull out 13. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so that's wild. Donations, Chad. Thanks for donation. Love, peace, and prayers for the Hotep family. Hotep. Thank you, Chad. MK Ultra Magic Kool-Aid. Hotep salute. Thanks for the donation. Hotep with it. What up, brother? Hotep's an herb. Blessings and high favors to all. Worked a 14-hour day, and y'all teaching is the best way to decompress. Stay with it, family. Hotep
God
with it.
damn.
Working hard out here today, boy.
Word.
Quarantine or not, he getting that in.
Damn.
Yo, you see how New York, De Blasio came out and said he's banning protests, man. You can't ban protests. Now I looked it up, and it wasn't really a quarantine protest that caused the ban. It was like an LGBT group that were mad at the hospital for helping a Christian group. So, and they were protesting that. And De Blasio came out and said, "Nah, man, y'all due to social distancing, no more protests." And I'm seeing the ass whooping the New York cops are giving out. They whooping that ass, boy. Lord have mercy, man. That one Spanish brother, man, the
I think that was in the Bronx, right?
Yeah, I don't know what borough, man. That was.
Yeah, they wasn't doing that shit in Washington Park. They wasn't doing that where the white folks hang out at. White folks is out Washington Square Park. You was good over there.
Oh yeah, I seen that. There was a park there. Like I think the police was giving out masks, wasn't they?
Huh?
I think the police was giving out masks at one of those parks.
Right. Complete opposite.
They
Like,
giving
oh,
out
you guys are hanging out. Cool. Be safe.
They giving out fists in the Bronx. Yo, that one boy was like, see, that's why I'm like, I don't know what I know y'all want to record and shit like that, but y'all start mouthing off and you know what's coming, man. And half these cops want to prove something. They want to prove they bad and shit like that. And he just squared up in sock bull, and it was sock and bull on the ground. I'm like, God damn. If he had the bug, you got it now, brother. Like, what the
fuck? He's talking shit.
They talking greasy. Like, I guess they don't got nothing to do, man, because the lockdown is happening, and they must be. I thought crime was down. You know what I mean? They got to get their fucking, I don't know, their fucking action kick somewhere.
Yep.
So they start whooping ass off this shit. I'm like, come on, man.
Yep. I mean, I don't know if I'd be any different if I was a cop.
Would you be whooping?
Y'all want me to be a cop? What you said? Bat. I'll be in court every week. I have a short career. I'll be training day out this motherfucker. What's up, Hoyt? It'd be a little bit different around me. I'll be letting black people go, pulling white people over. Give me that dime bag, nigga. Give me that. Get on out here. Get on out here. See, I'll be pulling over everybody rich for nothing. Yeah, I think you had a tail light out.
Yo, Train Day is probably my favorite movie all time, man. It's
great movie.
It's a great movie. And I remember that they wanted to change the ending, and have him survive, and Denzel was like, "Man, no, just kill me." Yeah, he don't want no sequels with him fucking running around, what I mean, and killing everything. Denzel is a stand-up dude, man. He's the most stand-up guy in Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Has to be, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, you got to put yourself in other people's shoes sometimes. It's like, I didn't hit the gym, got all buff. I've been at the gun range letting off. I've been in the MMA gym wrestling and sparring. And here your little niglet ass come popping shits like you tough. You know what? I've been waiting for this all week. I don't even want to be at work this week. I'll take a suspension, no problem. People are people, man. And I think, you I'm not saying it's right. Obviously it's not right, but when you act stupid, you win stupid prizes. You know what I mean? I remember I was at a stop once and I seen a black cop whoop a black kid's ass. I knew the black cop. We was in the car and homie pointed me, he's like, look, you good. Your man's he bugging right now. So I told my man's like, get out. Nah, he want to be on his Black Lives Matter. I'm more sovereign, whatever the fuck he was saying. I'm like, yo, just give him your ID. Nah, it's not all right. Man, they done whooped his ass. Whooped his ass, snatching him out of that car. All for nothing. He was in the hospital and whatnot. It sometimes it just I think that you need to move around like an agent. Like an agent would, like a diplomat would. See, these people walk around in foreign nations, they move inconspicuously. You're not supposed to really draw too much attention to yourself. And it's just like sometimes people be doing too much, man.
Tell him what Dr. Khalid said.
Dr. Khalid said you a POW behind enemy lines. You know, you gotta be ready. You tell them you tell them your badge number and that's it. Give them your
Yeah,
number, your
give your social
paperwork.
number, your paperwork, and that's it. Don't say nothing else.
Don't say nothing else. We ain't got nothing to be talking about. We see you in court. That's what Khalid Muhammad told us. So I don't know how we've drifted so far from that. Of course, because these shines be following the NAACP and all these other fools out here. That got rid of Khalid. But yeah, I feel like a lot of this stuff could be mitigated. But I put myself in the shoes of cops sometimes, and I'll be like, man, sometimes I don't know, yo. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I wouldn't have did that. Like I saw some girl was dressed up like a stormtrooper, or some person was dressed up like a Star Wars stormtrooper.
He was in Canada. Yeah, I seen that shit.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
And they got guns drawn. Like me a cop, I'm like, man, come on, cut the stupid shit. Let's go, man. Cut the stupid shit out. You got anything on you? Walk up on you. I don't even really need all the guns drawn and all the theatrics. I'll whoop your ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I
It's really weird, huh?
I think in Canada because they had that there was a mass shooting 2 weeks ago, and that dude put up numbers. He put up wild numbers.
Uh,
So they kind of antsy up there, I think.
but I mean, you got that one dude in Japan. I think it was a cop in Japan or Thailand. Dude charges inside the police station with a knife, right? And the dude looking at him like, man, I will bust your ass. He's looking, just sizing him up. And he ends up talking the dude out of it, taking the knife from him, and then buying the dude a coffee and talking to him at the local restaurant. I think sometimes when you're trained, you're able to mitigate some of these things better. When you sloppy, and you might run out of breath after a few minutes of scuffle, you're probably more scared than the next man. You ready to just shoot and go home. Again, I think it's just too easy to be a cop.
Definitely, I definitely think in America you need more training. I wanted to be a cop, but
Me too.
after I got out of the Air Force, I was doing a security police in the Air Force. Then I got a job at the jail. And I did apply. I had an inside track because my dad knew somebody, but I forgot to take. Listen, that was back in the days I was drinking and everything. You have to take a test, right? I forgot. I forgot the day of the test. I didn't even go. I had the inside track and everything. I overslept that bitch. Didn't even go to take the test. Then after that, after I was working in the jail, I was like, this was like right before Y2K. I was like, man, I want to get computers, man. And I went to computer school and that's and that, so that was the end of my cop dreams. But
You had a nignog moment. You was about to be Officer Brandon Tatum.
I can't imagine me being a police. I definitely would have been Officer Tatum, man. I don't know, man. Maybe not, but I definitely probably would have been taking money off the like if I bust some like listen. You want to go to jail? You want to go home?
Word, word. I'm giving niggas options. And you say, I'm asking you, it's 40K right here, right? Nah, it's 60K. Yo, it's 40K in this bag, right? Yeah, it's 40K. It's 40K. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You could go now. Yeah, I can't. You can't call make me a cop. Hell no. That's too much responsibility to give one man.
Yeah, that's how they do though. When I was in jail, I got in a fight with one inmate, right? And I told him what my version of events, right? He was like, "No, that's not what happened. What happened was he attacked you, and the other CO failed to call the code." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what." Yeah. That's exactly what they do.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? It's gang out here, man. And I'm trying to play to win, but I'm a civilian, so I don't overstep them boundaries. See, when you the law, you could do that. You a cop, you get fired, moving drugs, you might not even do no jail time.
Yeah.
You be done had you a nice little mamacita guala guala in Puerto Rico with some of that drug money. I knew a cop once. I knew a cop once that was involved in some dirty stuff, and he lived good, man.
Yeah.
He lived good. I don't ask me no questions. I don't know nothing. I don't remember his name. I don't remember what he looked like. So don't ask me no questions. But I knew a cop once who, did his thing, and he lived real good. I'm talking elevator in the house. Yes,
I know this one girl, this girl and her sister, right? And then this is years ago. They came by the crib. We hung out. But the one girl was messing with a married cop, right?
uh-huh.
And I guess they gotten some shit, right? Next thing you know, this girl missing, never found her again. See, when the police do you dirty, you never find. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
Right,
never found you missing person. Or
right.
sharpless is the name or something like that. But yeah, it's been years. Never found it. She had daughters and everything. Nobody found out what happened to
First 48.
her. It's crazy.
Like who's the new kid that got killed? Reed
Yeah,
on Facebook Live.
yeah,
Like, I think that's a failure on the part of the cops. Little skinny nigga like that, I'm whooping his ass. I'm gonna hawk him down, and I'm gonna whoop his ass for making me hawk him down. You ain't got to kill him. That little skinny dude like that. Like, how scared you gotta be? And then they say it was a black cop. Black cop shot him.
yeah. Brother shot him.
See, that's why I said, don't be trying to put yourself in these people's shoes. A nigga is choosing a nigga quick as hell. And laugh about it. What he say? Oh, it's gonna be a closed casket. This one.
He said it's gonna be a closed casket, homie. I was like, damn. Cops didn't even know the bull was streaming on Facebook and shit. Motherfuckers, see, people are getting smart. They screenshotted the Facebook live stream, so it's out there forever now. They can't just take the shit down. But I don't know. I don't know what was it with that guy. It seemed like he had a death wish. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, y'all come help me. Y'all come help me. He was saying. I'm like, just pull your ass over and fucking put your hands behind your back.
See, sometimes I think to myself, again, training day. How do we know these two individuals don't got some kind of deal going on? You know what I mean? Like, like how it be in the movies where they got something going on and you running off with the money and
Yeah.
like I don't understand why that kid would run like that. Why he was so like afraid of the cops, as if it was almost premeditated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, Bull, man. But that's
Sad.
it's sad. Um, Eli, thanks for a donation. HJ was red pilling at New York rally, throwback, and he said he reads books and doesn't watch TV. Can you give us a must read book list? HJ 2020, White Woman for Everybody. Hey, and Jay Stokes, they freed Southwest T dude in COVID-19. Big Meech got denied, but at least one of them made it. BMF Detroit. Yeah, one of BMF got out, man, for the
Nah,
COVID.
Big Meech was supposed to get out, but they denied him.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, Aztec Mecca. Peace and love to the Hoteps. Whatever the law you think, the cops will negate with disorderly conduct.
Yeah, I mean, for the book list, I told cats make sure you come to Hotep Con when white man let us out when we get off house arrest. We're gonna have Hotep Con and come out to Hotep Con. I'm giving my official reading list at Hotep Con. It's gonna be fun.
Yo, you see the who made the joke about wearing a KKK mask in for the mask, the grocery shopping? You see the white guy wore a mask in grocery shopping, man.
Yep.
What's wrong with that, man?
Yo, you know me, I objective B. I just on one side of me, I want to celebrate. Like yeah, white man, like fucking be fucking proud to be white. Like I love that shit. Another side, I'm like, come on, dude. Like, you can't be walking out in public like that, yo. I think he just trolling. He trolling,
He
trying to go
definitely
by.
he definitely could have been trolling, but it's election year, right? In 20 and people fail to remember 2016. I don't know why, since Google is your friend, and you just Google 2016 racial tensions, and a whole bunch of shit comes up. We had the Dallas shooting, we had the Minnesota, the Dallas shooting, the MK Ultra dude. He was wearing the Dallas cops out that summer. Then you had Louisiana when they had it on camera. The guy was tussling outside. He was selling CDs and shit, right? White man wore his ass out, shot him. Then you had Minnesota. The girl was recording on Facebook Live. Asian bull, pull him full of holes. And there was a whole bunch of other shit in 2016 lead up to the election. Now it's 2020, and we have the white man, the KKK mask. Then you have the Reed bull. Then you have they released the tape of Ahmaud Arbery, rest in peace. And to me, it's like here we go again, man. It's like that Ahmaud the story is sad, but I'm seeing a lot of grifting out here. A lot of people jumping on the Sean King wave. You know, my whole Instagram is nothing but Ahmed, nothing but his face. And I think the media is kind of exploiting this, man. You know, um, this virus is about to run its course. People ain't paying attention to it. Now all of a sudden, here we go again. The black man is under assault. I seen one guy say, "Oh no, man, I like to jog too. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm scared." I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, man! God damn!" Is it what? And my thing is this, man. You know, we had that shooting in a black brother died. He was a father of 8. He died in he was working a Family Dollar in Flint, Michigan, and that just happened. And the two guys that shot him are still on the run. They haven't been apprehended. And this story comes out. They for Ahmaud, and they released the tape. Everybody's on this, and I'm like, man, can we give the same energy to Calvin?
Who killed
Everybody,
Calvin?
two nogs, man. Listen, man, this is so fucked up. He was just trying to do his job. He told the lady, "You can't come in with no mask." She cusses him out, spits in his face, goes home and gets her husband and her son. They go and shoot him in the brain, right in the temple. I say a lot and I don't joke, you know what I mean? And like, I'm not trying to say anything about, I'm not trying to be obviously disparaging towards women, but I think a lot of times in the hood, the violence starts with, men and concerning women. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times the women dictate to what these nogs do a lot of times, and they always fighting, say, oh, he disrespected my woman and here he goes. I'm like, come on, man. But I just want the same energy for Calvin that, we're giving to this guy, but we're not, and people don't want to admit that, the only, like, if you're black and you get killed in America, the dictating factor of what attention your case is going to get is whether the offender is white or not. If it's white, Sean King, Tariq Nasheed, they're all going to pick the shit up. You're going to be a fucking overnight hero in your death overnight. If it's black, shit, they'll forget about you in a couple days. It's
I pray
sad.
to I pray to God a white man kill me.
Yo, stop it.
Yeah, Lord knows. I want to live a long life, but when I go, make sure a white man kill me. Catch it on tape and everything. Shit.
You damn right, man. Somebody kill me, man. I hope it's a white person, man, because I'm gonna get some. I might get some GoFundMe, I might get a TV role, a TV story in depth.
Word. Word. I needed him to have a Confederate flag in his trunk, a copy of Mein Kampf. Said, following David Duke on Twitter. I need a whole evidence trail. You feel me? Trump supporter. I need a MAGA hat in there. So make that story good. If a nigga kill me, oh, I'm coming back to haunt. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be so upset.
I would
Like,
be
oh,
pissed.
there's another.
I
Huh?
would be mad as hell.
I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'm gonna be mad as hell. That's why I said, yo, if I was a cop, I'm busting ass first. I'll be there if I let a nigga kill me. White man can sue me all day. Fuck it. I don't know. I saw. I'm subscribed. I have an email address subscribed to Sean King's email list.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I didn't know he had one. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to.
I got to stay on top of the enemy. You know what I mean? So I have an email address. So I caught drift of this, last week. So I was like, "Oh, he coming." I want to be able to. So I'm not, reactionary, everything like that. So when I saw it come out, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I did see him pushing the petition, pushing this petition." So when you see Action Pack, PAC, Action Pack, that's him. That's his new organization, Action Pack, and that's what he's operating out of now. So in the emails, he puts the Ahmaud story in there, and then at the bottom there's a donate button. The donate button is right below the petition button, but he's raising money still using these stories. So you find a dead nigga, killed by a white man, and then throws his donate button up there behind a petition. I mean, he's fucking signing a petition. What the fuck a petition going to do, nigga?
He's
Fuck out
slick.
of here.
God damn, this is. Oh man.
And so with the petition, what do you do with the petition?
I'm
You
fucking
take the
wipe the ass with the petition. We're like, what the fuck, man?
well, no, what's he gonna do with the petition? That's what we talking about. What Sean King gonna do with the petition?
I don't
So
know.
what happens is your email address goes into his database.
Yeah.
So he start remarketing the next dead body to your ass.
Right, right, right.
And he got your credit card on file because you donated on the last campaign. So you just pressing donate now every single time. Meanwhile, you bankrolling this nigga lifestyle of dead black dead bodies. And the white man get paid off of all of that.
Yeah, that was a big thing. Whitlock. LeBron James came out there and said, he had an old nut ass fucking tweet and said we're being hunted and shit like that. I'm like, oh man, he went over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, whatever, man, dude. And Whitlock, he said basically this wasn't necessary, man. That like, come on, come on, LeBron. And people jumped in Whitlock's ass, man. Like it's nothing like when like I said, when a white man kills a black man, black person, people lose all sense of everything, and that's what really matters. But Whitlock, I really didn't have a problem with what Whitlock said. It's kind of tone deaf, and he didn't really like. You should have gave respect to the man beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But he's right. These guys, and he was saying that the one thing people give over LeBron over Michael MJ is that he's more socially conscious. And he said the only reason you're doing this is trying to be more socially conscious than Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan didn't give a damn about anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did, but he wasn't really outspoken on things like that. And that's what with LeBron speaking out on that, that's what I saw. Like, you're not helping anything. Like, these people like are mad that those two white guys didn't get charged, right? I'm like, if y'all want justice, they charged Zimmerman, didn't they? And what happened? Not a goddamn thing. Zimmerman got rich off the shit.
Sure did. LeBron James said, we're literally hunted every day, every time we step foot outside the comfort of our homes. What? Can't even go for a damn jog, man. Like, what the fuck, man? You kidding me? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It just really sounded real beta, you know? Um,
What I want to know is like, we have when somebody releases a TikTok video when them jokers, we talked about it last week. Y'all will search out the high school or the college, call their mother and all that shit. These two guys, where y'all ain't protesting at their house? Y'all ain't riding on them? Like, what's the problem? Y'all want the man to go get them? Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, I want to tell, like, I forgot Gary Plotch, right? Ploach, I might be saying the guy's name wrong. That karate master molested his son. They got him back. Gary waited at the airport. Waited till they brought him back and and had the toolie on him and popped him right in the head. Gary didn't do a day in jail. He took care of his business by himself. If y'all care so much, and I'm not saying anybody do anything, but sometimes you gotta take matters in your own hands. Y'all waiting for the man to do it. Come on, man. Y'all gotta lock him up. Y'all the same people that say that the criminal justice system is unfair and it doesn't work. This is what the Shines say. They tell me that every fucking day. So now you expect that same criminal justice system that you say doesn't work to go arrest them two guys and give y'all justice. I don't know what to say.
well, here's the funny part. Those dudes were vigilantes, right? They wanted to go out and make a citizen's arrest. Where's y'all making y'all citizen arrest on these two gentlemen?
Right.
All this thug life, all this hard body talk. I'm hard this, I'm hard that. All this G talk, all this gangster. Niggas can't see me. You right, we can't see you. Where you at? Ain't nobody handling none of these white folk. When white folk kick our ass, I don't really get upset. I'm like, it's not like we gonna do nothing about it. I'd whoop our ass too. We some punks. The fuck? Do something, motherfucker. We are not our ancestors' ass generation. Back in my day, yo, we used to, let me be quiet.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but let it be somebody of color do something. Y'all riding on the whole family, shoot up the whole block, all this whole but nut ass shit. Shoot at their mom and dad.
Right, right, right. They running down the whole block. You know what I mean? They killing kids and all types of shit happening. Shooting up your mama house. White folks shoot your ass. It's just, you just scared. What happened? Where all that tough shit go?
Call the cops.
Call 12. Somebody call 12. How that sound, yo?
Wait till I get on the time. I'm like, you son. Oh, now y'all some call 12 ass niggas, man. What y'all say? Yo, man, I'm done, man.
Yo, that's why I don't even bother getting heated in these discussions no more, yo, because you know what I mean? I can't do it, yo. Like, I can't be a part of this, yo. I'm gonna stay here and make my little robots and mind my business, yo. Code my little app and mind my business. I see y'all niggas later.
Yeah, that's your best bet, man. Don't even pay attention to this stuff, man, and keep moving forward. But, you know, I'm kind of disappointed in LeBron James and trying to exploit this. You know, they're grifting. He just grifting off it, man, and it's shameful. He don't need to do that. He don't need to
Yeah,
do that at all.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of sensationalization going on, but that's what influencers are there for. That's what they do. They gotta, whatever's politically correct, they always gotta go way, above and beyond. And just like you said, like the previous week, they was talking about Michael Jordan being a political figure. Michael Jordan dunks basketballs. He ain't no goddamn political figure. Ain't no black leader. Michael Jordan loved white women. How you gonna sit here and tell me Michael Jordan's supposed to be the leader of the black movement? Supposed to be some political. He dunks a basketball and dates white women. He not think about y'all. He not think about nobody but himself. He minding his business. He's supposed to be a political leader. I don't know what's up with these fools, man. Michael Jordan. He plays basketball. Like, why all of our entertainers got to be our leaders? In the white world, entertainers ain't no leaders.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get right back to that. Let me get these super chats out the way. Street politics with Talisha. No, but did you see what he said joking about running? You have to see the full clip. She was talking about that Reed bull. Mary O'Donnell, thanks for the donation. I was a psych nurse. He could have been paranoid. He was just the age that some people develop mental illness. Cops know nothing about mental illness. It's terrible. Yeah, he did.
Word, punch that fool right in the gut. He be all right.
Street politics with Talisha. Diamond and Silk posted they want justice for Ahmaud. It's about to get real. Damn.
Oh, damn, they really mad at Fox.
Stop it.
They coming back. Yo, somebody at Dominant Silk, get them on Hoteps been told you, yo.
Yeah, we need that. Somebody add them and we get them on there. Get them on here. Hotep Mary. God bless Hotep Jesus. Had you in my prayers this week. You too, Uncle Hotep. By the way, the shooters of Ahmaud Arbery was arrested and charged with murder.
Oh, God
This
bless.
just happened? This must have just happened, I guess.
Right.
Oh, well, that's good. Um, Tony Smith. It's much easier. Thanks for the donation. It's much easier to politicize a racially motivated crime. This may be Sleepy Joe's trump card.
Nah, Sleepy Joe sleep.
Street politics with Talisha. Hotep ain't getting no attention of white man murk y'all. The black people are like, good white man. Y'all should have killed. Shoot him again.
They gonna love us in Ghana though. As long as they love us in Ghana though.
Shout out to Ghana. Shout out to Uganda. Shout out to everybody watching. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Pam S, thanks for the donation. Almighty 7154 is Bron talking about Chicago? Hell no, he's not talking about Chicago.
Fuck Chicago. Is he talking about Trenton, New Jersey? Nigga, Chicago's not top 10. I mean, top 5. We got to talk about Baltimore. We got to talk about Trenton. We got to talk about Houston. Man, Chicago ain't bad.
Michelle Dumont, thanks for a donation. Would you both consider making berets with the Hotep insignia? I'd buy some for my French Hotep friends. They think they'd be most flattering.
See, that's why I love white women. See how she just be thinking up shit like that? Little arts and crafts and shit like that? That's exactly why I love white women.
That might be hard. I used to wear a beret, and when I was in the Air Force, they was security police, man.
I hope you wasn't wearing no barrettes in the Air Force.
Okay, Chris Campana, they just arrested the father and son. Let's see what becomes of it. Yeah, it must be breaking news, man.
Yeah.
They locked him up, man. I
Yeah.
wonder what they charged him with. I guess they said murder.
They probably locked them up for their own safety, I hope.
Yeah, that's well, man, them Shines ain't doing nothing. I don't know. Yeah, like they might have. They might have,
They
but
might have did that. Just like on some, for their own safety, let's go down there and get them, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Just in case. Killers protect killers.
yeah, true. And this had too much. This jumped out, and it was like too much pressure when this video. Like, I still want to know who was recording that, because that seemed kind of odd. Like he was just happened to be recording that, with his cell phone. It wasn't like a dash cam or anything like that. But
Yeah, phone calls is big.
yeah. Traville Keith. What happened in Georgia was a lynching, plain and simple. Teach your kids how to read and write and use the Ruga.
Mm.
Who wrote that bar?
I forget.
I can't remember.
I forget. It's slipping my mind right now, but I know I heard that.
It got to be somebody from New York.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why cats walking around not strapped up anyway.
Yeah, definitely. But back to Jordan. We had talked about last week. You said you don't watch Nog Entertainment, but the documentary was still going on, and it came about the part. Obama was on there, and he was saying that Michael was like a little light in political activism. You know what I'm saying? When there was a race, a congressional race, and he didn't back any guy. I think he might have donated, but he didn't. He said he didn't know the candidate, so he wasn't going out and saying anything about it.
Right.
As far as I remember Michael Jordan's career, he really never even did anything like that. And I used to hold that against him a little bit, but now I'm like, man, like one now I'm like, what difference does it really make? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And two, you know what I'm saying? He was about his business. It takes a certain type of people. I think blacks, we look at the 60s and we saw Muhammad Ali, we saw Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we saw Jim Brown, and I think we kind of got used to that, and that was a different time. That's when, only those black athletes could really get a voice out there. You know what I'm saying? It was more turbulent times. Let's not get it confused. Like a lot of people act like 2020 is like we're returning to the 60s in Trump's America. Like it's not even fucking. You can't even compare it, man. Like it's not even close. It's not even close. Y'all got to stop that. I think we're disrespecting our ancestors by acting like this America is so terrible for us. Like, man, come on, man. They would fucking pray for days like this. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be a walk in the park for them. But that's why I kind of think people were looking for Jordan to say that. And I don't know. He was just. You got to remember, Michael was bigger than he was bigger than life, man. He was like, I don't know. He changed a lot. I don't. To be honest, I don't want to say it, but to be honest, that's why all these white women giving these brothers the trick because of Mike. Y'all don't remember before Mike? It wasn't even like this. My first wasn't pogging and all this. No, it wasn't even like that. But after Mike, everybody wanted some of the shine. Man, it was crazy. He changed the whole game, man. Want to be like Mike? Nobody wanted to be like no nigga, man, back then. Until Mike. Mike was just. It was insane how popular he was. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't want to rock the boat. I don't know, but it just wasn't in him to be a political figure.
I think the best thing somebody can do politically is be great.
Right.
That's all a black man got to do. Be great. You ain't got to be out here all that talking and loud shit. What Elijah Muhammad told Malcolm X? Told that nigga shut the fuck up. Talking too much.
Right.
Talking too much. Elijah knew. Elijah knew how to move out here. Just you killers move in silence. You bubble quietly. Niggas is too loud with it. Too loud. We always got to be seen. We always got to be flashy with it. Sometimes it's people ain't got to know how many guns you got. That dude that's online always showing how many guns he got, what gun he got, and it's just like, now you come in my house, you gonna get a surprise.
Right. Right. Right.
You're not gonna be all prepared to enter my domain. It's ridiculous, man. We got another super chat.
Oh, hold on.
Almighty 71554. The person that was videotaping had a gun because you can hear the chambering of the gun while the camera turned away. Lord have mercy.
And
I don't know which one he talking about.
oh, he was talking about the guy that was videotaping.
On live?
No, oh, I don't know. Which, yeah, yeah, because they said I was reading it that some people said they saw the gun that the Reed guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I'm way too smart to like. I'll be one of those cops where like you be running from me, you be running and you be like, damn, where this nigga go? And I'm like around the corner and you come running and I just trip you and you fall on the ground and bust your ass. Like I'd be that type of cop.
yeah,
Like all these other type, I don't know, man. I still think people need more training and testing, psychological testing. I think there needs to be a lot of psychological testing.
yeah, definitely,
I
definitely.
don't know.
In other
But
news,
Michael Jordan, like
right.
Michael Jordan's like a real nigga. Like he a nigga. You know what I mean? He from New York, got that down south in him too.
Yeah,
So he a whole complete nigga. And I think when you here's what I think. I think that when you're great at whatever it is you do, you kind of look at other people like, what's wrong with you?
yeah,
Like, are you incapable? You also have less empathy for people who are incapable. Because how hard you worked to get to where you are. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm that way, knowing how hard I work and how hard I work every day to get to where I'm at now. Like I don't feel sorry for motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, I was there too. You'll be all right. Pick yourself the fuck up. Nobody gonna feel sorry for you. So I feel like all this stuff like, oh, we need role models. We need role models. I think yeah, the type of role models y'all got now, y'all try to put out these dudes with flowers behind their ears and in their hair and shit like that, right? Talking about they need role models. So kids don't do what you say; they do what you do. So I think we
yeah,
just need
yeah. That's true about Jordan. His ethic was beyond comprehension. You know what I mean? His dad did a good job with him. And I think Jordan looked at other people. Like when he first got to the Bulls, they told a story in the documentary. He went to the hotel room with his other teammates. They had a whole bunch of women, a whole bunch of cocaine, a whole bunch of liquor. He turned around, went back in his room. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't want to be good. You know what I'm saying? That's what he basically saying. You know what I mean? So his worth ethic was a lot higher than a lot of people's, and he probably judged people on
Yeah, you gotta judge him. You looking at him like you pitiful. I ain't helping you. You be all right, nigga. You know what I went through to get here?
that. Right.
I ain't even make my high school basketball team. Then he I don't think he made it to like junior or sophomore year, right?
Yeah, I think he got cut his sophomore year, I believe.
Yeah. Like nobody feeling sorry. I feel like Deshaun played too much victim, man. We got too many examples of righteousness, too much examples of greatness to be complaining, you know. And killers moving silence. That's our main problem. If you look at all the leaders that we had that got killed, it was loud. It was loud, man.
You see over in Tanzania that they did the COVID test. I mean the 13 test. Didn't he
Yep.
test? Like they sent him some tests, and they gave him samples of like oranges and shit like that.
Yeah, African man ain't stupid. They think Africans are stupid. African no ain't trusting no damn Bill Gates. They sent the COVID test to Tanzania. He said, before y'all even bring this shit in here, let's check these tests. And he sent back samples of a goat, pawpaw fruit, and something else. But the pawpaw fruit and the goat came back positive for COVID. You see the tricks that we try to play on Africa, yo? You see the tricks they try to play? So he set the white man up. Came back. See, look, see? You're gonna send it back out to Europe and then tell Europe, send me back the lab results. Europe send it back. Oh yeah, you got coronavirus in your country. And I think he said he was putting it like, female age, 45 or 65 was like the name of this, and it had a name that went with the sample of the fruit. And then when he sent the sample back, he tested it, said it had COVID. I said, man, he was trying to outsmart us here. He said, yo, anytime a white man send you something for free, be very worried. Sure enough, they sent over the motherfucking free aid, free coronavirus test.
Yeah.
Nah, send that shit back, yo. We ain't dealing with that.
Um, you see Adele, man. Adele lost weight, man.
Oh, she look good. She look like Maud the Year. Yeah, I like this Adele now. I can get with this. Can she still sing though?
Oh, she might have lost a little bit. I don't know. We got to hear her.
She
Big Bertha lungs no more.
Yeah, big girls is known for singing. Is she gonna sound like a skinny girl? She gonna sound like a big girl? That's what we gotta find out.
But did you see the reaction from Fat Twitter? Fat
Yeah,
Twitter was
they said we were a little too happy that she's skinny now or something like that. Too happy about skinny Adele.
That's crazy, man.
Body posse movement. You can't even congratulate somebody for getting healthy these days.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Like, damn, give her roses. She want to be slimmed up. Then, goddamn, you know what it is? That one of the drill rappers was hitting it, man. You know what I mean? She might have lost weight for him, man.
For real, she got a drill rapper.
I think they broke up, but yeah, she broke up. She divorced her husband. Allegedly, she was dating one of them UK drill rappers, but I think they broke up as well. So, yeah, she had to give like chance. She had to give 164 million. She had to give a lot of money to her husband,
man. Damn, that's a lot of money to walk away with. Fellas, get you a rich bitch.
That drill rapper, he knocked that weight right off.
It's fucked up, yo. You be with a chick all these years, married, Soon as y'all break up, now she want to look good.
Stupid.
I was cheating because your ass got fat, stupid. That's terrible, man. She gonna wait till after she divorced to look all good and stuff. Why you ain't do that before?
I don't know, man.
That's fucked up. I think that's terrible of her. He deserved all 164 million. Every last dollar. You know what I'm saying? You gonna leave me and then get skinny?
Mm-mm-mm.
Only women do shit like that, yo.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Um, you hear about Earl Thomas, man?
Ah,
This nigga Naga the year already, man. It's just that was the most wildest shit, man. Here we
he
on
up
a
there with
pandemic. Him and his brother running train on hose, man. Like they ain't got nothing better to do. His wife got his Snapchat log on, and he leave the location on like a dumbass. She went right to where he was at with the heater. Yo, but she's lucky, man. She took the magazine out. She said she wanted to scare him, but they had a round in the chamber. If she'd have fired that thing off, man,
Yaya Mayweather.
yeah.
She'd have been on some Yaya Mayweather type shit. That's terrible. You know, that's why, you gotta leave the devil alone. Gotta leave the devil alone. If you lie with the devil, it just bring you more hell. You know, you out here with your brother humping on whores, you married. Like what, you gotta expect, bad to come from that. There's so much more you could be doing out here with your time and humping on these little IG thoughts.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
you,
going to catch up with you eventually. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, like I understand, you guys, you doing your thing on the road. All right, whatever, whatever. We in quarantine now. You gonna leave your wife in the quarantine knowing she ain't got nothing else better to do. You don't never want to leave a black woman home alone with nothing to do, and you going messing around. No, she gonna find your ass. Like you gonna leave your wife home in the middle of a quarantine. Man, that was your cue to take a break. All right, you know what? We're gonna leave the hoes alone during quarantine. We're gonna do the right thing by the wife, make sure home good. That's how you know home not good. When white men cheat, home be good. They wives find out, it don't even be nothing to be a couple of tears and a Ferrari and everything all good. You know? Black man cheat, you getting gun pulled on you. That means the relationship isn't good. White man keep his woman happy. She be happy. So when he cheat, she not even that mad. She like, you know what? It I understand, babe.
Yo.
You gotta make sure your wife is just very happy. You gotta keep her occupied. You gonna go do your thing. At least set her up with paint and sip while you out doing your thing. Paint and sip, and send her out with her girlfriends or something. See the game and go out. But at least be smart about your shit. Take care of the wife first. That be the problem. Cats don't take care of the wife first before you start messing with the side bitches. They leave the wife at home hat on half empty. Women got their love jar,
Yeah.
and if you keep the jar full, you generally don't have too many problems. When you keep that jar like half empty and you try to mess around, oh, you just asking for it because she already on edge.
Was she black or Hispanic? She looked kind of Hispanic to me. You see
She
what
did look Hispanic, but
that
Hispanic. You said what?
that might be worse, man. He lucky to be alive.
I was just about to say that, but Hispanic women are worse. Word, they crazy. He lucky she ain't cut his ass. She came with the yapper. Put the gun to his head. Lord have mercy. And they said he called the cops. He called 12. Yo.
Niggas
If
call
your
it.
wife pull a gun on you, yo, you cannot call 12. Yo, you cannot call 12, especially if you're an NFL athlete. Like TMZ is waiting. TMZ got the dispatch on the how you can hear all the calls.
Yeah.
They got the dispatch waiting. Oh, you got what? Going to Earl Thomas? Oh, we meet y'all there. They there before the cops get there.
Yo, that's the video. He said, "Is I talked to my agent. There's gonna be a story dropping on TMZ tomorrow." They called him. They was like, "Here we dropping it, man. Here we go."
Yeah, cops. I mean, the TMZ gonna be there taking the report before the cops get there, dog. Come on, now you don't call the cops. You got to take the gun from her and handle that. How got to get a copy of my book, Unbreakable Rules of Masculinity, because calling the cops ain't in that book. Y'all got to follow my rules. The link is in the box below. Terrible, 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 terrible management of females, man, and poor penis management. Getting caught out there with your side hoes.
With his brother, like what? Like what the fuck, man? Like I can see if they was rookies in high school, but these niggas in their 30s. Come on, bro. Let's run some hoes. I'm like, come on, retire, bro. Like retire. We gotta retire parts of the game, man. And
Anyways,
these niggas is NFL veterans, man. These guys are on second and third contracts, man.
it's
He
terrible,
his
man.
brother switching. I don't had none of that shit, man.
In the middle of the pandemic, you out here getting guns pulled on you. How embarrassing is that? Your girl pull a gun on you. Oh man,
Yo, what's
embarrassing.
up with the Plandemic? There was a Plandemic video. I didn't see anything about it.
Yeah, it's some Moore, Dr. Moore. They got
Yeah.
a Dr. Moore out here doing her damn thing. She been kicking up dust for a little while. And they got a documentary talking about, all the fraudulence surrounding Fauci and so on and so forth. And it went up and it went down and it went up and YouTube took it down and it went up and Vimeo took it down and it went up and YouTube took it down again. So, people are complying. Dr. Judy Mikovits, you know, um, both sides are blaming each other, saying, she not clean, she not saying everything. She's saying Fauci not saying everything. I don't know what's going on. I just know that it's some very interesting details in the documentary. Some very interesting details about Dr. Fauci. Nothing I'm really interested in because I mean, uh, it's just like Hoteps been told you moment. It's like, man, we've been know about this stuff. So for people who aren't in the know, this is like blockbuster material. For people like me, it's just like I'm kind of bored. So yeah.
But it is interesting how quick they are to censoring stuff nowadays about that. They're quick on the draw, man. That shit be up. I don't even catch wind of it, man. I'm like, what? They was like people be hitting me up. They're like, yo, this movie got banned. I'm like, I didn't even hear about it, man. That's how quick they be on that shit.
I got I went on Tony page today and I saw a notice. Instagram had a notice. Where is it? They put is this it? Here it is. It says partly false information. I'll show you on the camera. This message came up. Partly false information reviewed by independent fact checkers. See why. And then when you hit that button, a Reuters report pops up like this.
Wow.
This is what they're doing on Instagram. But the post he was talking about was the fact that wearing a mask could force you to rebreathe carbon dioxide and have carbon dioxide toxicity, which they call hypercapnia. So yeah, and then right underneath this post, you'll see here it says, "See why fact checkers are saying this is partly false." and that's on Montague's page. Crazy, man. It's pretty crazy shit. So um, the Ministry of Information is laying down the law. What I find funny is, I spoke about this before. I said there's a clear relationship between communism and capitalism. They work together, and these humongous capitalists work with the government. Yeah,
Well,
government say do this. It's not like it's just funny that they always choose the side of the government and not the side of the people. Which is why I love that Andrew Torba exists because at least we can have some sort of representation in technology
right.
with somebody that allows some sort of free thinking. I don't know, but it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's wow. Chad, thanks for a donation. Adele gave up 164 million. She can't eat now.
I'd be sick too if I lost that much money.
Krista Manah, thanks for the donation. Uh, P from around the way, thanks for the donation. Earl Thomas was off season training.
Y'all terrible, man.
It's fucking terrible, man. Yo, Badu versus Jill Scott, man, this weekend. I think the ninth, right?
Oh yeah.
Got
Oh shit. That's a Hotep. That's a Hotep battle if I ever heard one. That's gonna
who,
be nice.
who you got?
Who I got?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good one. I was just trying to show up to absorb the Hotep vibes. You know what I mean? I was gonna get my incense ready and my Egyptian musk, and just smoke my spliff. You know what I mean? And watch that shit in the bathroom. Are they doing it on Zuckerberg's platform?
I don't know, man. I thought it was gonna be on versus. I don't know. But I think it might be on IG. I got Jill Scott, man. I like Jill Scott, man.
I like Jill. I like Jill. Oh man, that's gonna be a good one. I just wish I wish we controlled this thing because it's so big.
Yeah.
Erykah Badu got her own platform and it looked dope. She doing it on her own platform. Teddy Riley got his platform. Erykah got her platform. This technology isn't like something crazy.
Right.
So I wish they would do it there. I wish they would do it on Erykah's platform as opposed to IG. But niggas love Facebook and IG. The whole hood on Facebook. That's why you always see Facebook Live. The hood on Facebook. I don't know why.
I'm Shines love Facebook, man. I don't know. I log on there, I just immediately log off, man, because I see so many normie fucking takes, man. I'm like, I can't even take it. They're the worst. They're way worse than Twitter, you know. But sometimes, I post pics so my mom can see and shit like that, because the boomers and shit like that. That's how they can get on the internet and shit like that. So, um, I do that. But as far as takes and shit like that, yeah. But the Knox, they love Facebook Live, man. I'm like. Some people be on there all day, man, just posting shit. Like, imagine you see people on Twitter all day. There's people like that on Facebook still.
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I'll be lucky to log on once every couple days, man.
I log on to trigger people from high school. One of my posts, I got like two of my latest posts. One is from this year, one's from last year, March 4th. I said black people don't control their vote. White liberals control the black vote. And these shots lost it. One dude here said, I control my vote. Speak for yourself. Like, yo, you so triggered, you don't even get the message I'm trying to say. Like,
Yo, I was in a Facebook group. I think it was Black Conservatives, something like that. And it was a bunch of people from high school days and shit like that. They were from the neighborhood, and I started going in on them, their jokers, man. Like on not on them particular, but on politics and how Black America is. Man, they talk about me like a dog, man. They talked about me like a dog, man. I'm like, yo, I'm like, they was One even wanted to come see me. They was like, I better not see you in the streets. Oh God, man. And it wasn't a dude. I was like, oh
Oh my
my,
god.
like they wanted to fade. I'm like, y'all gotta come on, man. I was like, y'all gotta stop, man. It's just like, I don't know. It's normie fuckingville on Facebook, man. It's just it's a shame.
I want to go to my reunion with a MAGA hat on. I went to a mad normie high school, so like everybody in my class is normie the fuck out. Like their political takes are definitely like all controlled left wing type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Except for some of like the racist white boys I went to high school with, like they were all pro Trump guys. But everybody else is like fucking lefties.
Yeah, it's just like I seen one guy I went to school with. He was like, "When do we start negotiating with terrorists? When we like?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, we arm the terrorists, motherfucker! Like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about?" You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
they don't do enough research. They don't pay attention to shit at all. They don't do any research on what's going on or anything else like that. And I don't know this like about the pandemic, man. There, it's all Normieville in there. You know what I'm saying? I might have one or two people that's like, this is BS and stuff like that. But everybody else, there's people afraid to go outside and shit like that. And like, it's like there's people that want to be in till the vaccine comes. I'm like, come on, man. Like y'all really fucking lost your minds and shit like
Terrible. Terrible. Them your cousins.
that. Some of them are my cousins, man. I don't know. I mean, I can't claim them, man. They're my peoples though, but it's just like I don't know. I really don't know. I'd be tempted to fucking drop something heavy on their asses, but then like I don't want people going crazy. Then I don't know. I don't want to ask my mom. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, come on, mom, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. I just leave the shit alone, man. It's just like I go in there, pop some pics on there, see what the shines is talking about, and I dip out, man. It's just like I don't know. I'm getting tired of social media, to be honest, man. I'm getting real sick of it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I got social media fatigue like a motherfucker. I really don't be on there. I get my like hour in and then like y'all see me later, like when I'm about to go lay down or something, you know.
Right, right.
All right, I see what these niggas talking about. You know what I mean? When I'm up doing something, but honestly, I can't, I can't spend that much time on social media, bro.
Busy 501. Facebook was cool when you had to get invited in. They messed up when they allowed everybody to get an account.
Yeah,
What's next, man? Like, what's going to come out of this pandemic? What can we jump on? You know what I mean? Because it looks like they're going to try to open it up businesses with some type of social distancing. We're not going to go back to where it was before. You know, I don't know. People are going to be wearing the waiters. You go to a restaurant, they be wearing masks. You go to the bars, they're going to have half capacity. That's what they're talking about in Pennsylvania. Like they're going to cut capacities down and shit like that. That bar you thought was popping before you went in, there's going to be half the people in when you go back when they let you back outside. It ain't going to be popping no more. And everybody going to be wearing masks and shit like that. What do you
yeah,
think?
that's a little wild. I went to Home Depot today, and I thought I was in the hood because they got the plastic. You know, how you go to the hood bodega and there's like a window. I'm in Home Depot, and she got like this makeshift plastic booth around her.
Right.
Like I could see her, but she's wrapped in a plastic booth. And then she's handed me the credit card underneath the booth glass. And she's like, just put it in the machine, put my card in the machine. I'm like, damn, you don't want me to touch you at all. Like it's been really weird. Where else did I go like that? Oh, I went and got some fries from Wendy's. And they had the machine like outside outside the window. Like, put your card in there. Don't give it to me. Like, I don't. Yeah, I was like, life after COVID is different. Different. This is really weird. I hope number one, my son was thoroughly annoyed. He was like, "We have to wear this stupid mask. I don't feel like wearing a mask. Fucking COVID, it's fake news." He's just running around pissed off. The other one, he want to put it on because he looked like a ninja, so he over here pretending he a ninja. You know what I mean? But it's I feel like it's just really unnecessary. So I hope there's a time comes where they say, okay, y'all could put the mask away now. You know, because it's really annoying. Leaving, before it was like, make sure you got your wallet, make sure you got your keys. Like now it's make sure you got your wallet, keys, and mask. It's really annoying. It's just a hassle. But social distancing is at the a company we work with, Wazo. Um, we're building AI tools for social distancing for a company, for a grocery store. Because their governor basically said you need to have a certain occupancy, and they don't know how to do that. So we gave them an AI to keep that, to track that and alert them when they're reaching capacity, so on and so forth. So yeah, this post COVID world is very so annoying, so annoying.
Yo, my mom, mom asked me about doing family pictures with the youngest because I didn't. We don't have pictures with the youngest, and I was telling the whole time I was getting mad about this mask shit. I was like, "How are we gonna do family pictures now? We gonna wear masks in the family picture?"
Yeah, you just gave me the last idea. I'm about to do that shit and post that shit on Facebook.
Imagine
Family
you all
photo.
dressed up for a family picture. Everybody got their mask on, man. This nut ass shit, man.
I gotta make that happen. I'm about to tell Shorty, see if she does. I'm about to post that shit right on Twitter.
Imagine the one with your girl. You sitting right behind her.
Little romantic couples glamour shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Sickening, bro. We used to, in order to have a Black Planet profile that looked halfway decent, you needed a photo. So back in those days, you didn't really have like digital cameras like that. At least not on the phone. They didn't have no good quality. So we used to go to glamour shots and pay the little $30-$40 and get our photos done at the glamour shots and then post those on the Black Planet and pick up girls with those photos. But you used to have to scan them, and then after you get them scanned, and then you had to put them on disk, and then from the disk to the computer. Nowadays, hoes is just snapping them shit right from the phone, and that shit's online in less than 60 seconds. Blah. Times is different.
I don't think we got anything else, man.
Yeah, word. I got a special guest tomorrow. I got a mall.
Okay.
I got a mall. Her name is Emily. That's how you know she official tissue mall. Only a white woman gonna have a name like Emily. Really, really dope individual. Um, she says she has a master class. She wants to get out to the world, but it's about pornography and people's problem with pornography. You know how you know my stance. I'm all about the ban porn. So tomorrow we're gonna be talking with Emily Gaudreau. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. We'll find out tomorrow. I haven't spoken to her yet. We've communicated via text. I'm going to talk to her tonight. But Emily will have her on tomorrow, 7 p.m. here. I'll be interviewing her. She'll be a good time. So make sure y'all tune in.
Yo, did you see? There's this one Twitter guy. He's been doing OnlyFans reviews,
Oh my god,
and he's about to be the hottest thing in the streets, man.
is he?
Listen, yo, he did because he be talking shit like he said Tahiri. He's like, man, that shit is bullshit. And he said Maya. I don't know. You remember Maya G? She was
Yeah,
from. He gassed her up, right? She tweeted out, I was wondering where all these new subscriptions came from. So he found a bag. He
Uh,
found a bag. Right? He found a bag because he hitting people off, right? That's wild, man. It's wild. He spent
uh,
all this, like if he work it right, it's this is a whole new world, man. No, I agree. I mean, this OnlyFans stuff is going too far, but in my opinion, it's not going anywhere. It's like so
yeah. It,
people's gonna make some money off it.
pimping is gonna be a big business coming soon.
Yeah.
Big business pimping. You know, if you want to be an online pimp, now's a good time. I advised against it.
I seen a couple online pimps, man. Imagine the game is so changed that much, man.
How you got to be a dumb bitch to have an online pimp? Yo, I seen this one dude. He said he transacted like half a mil, damn near. Said he gave her $1,000. I said that's one stupid hoe. That's one stupid hoe. You know what I mean? Ladies, if you got a pimp, you got a problem. You just dumb. That's what the problem is. You don't know how to manage your shit, but you should be getting it. But if you need a pimp, I was gonna say let me know. But I'm out that game. I don't do that shit no more. I'm not.
Other
Um,
women be pimping them too. Now I seen a lot of women pimping them joints too.
the
I've seen
women,
women like, I think her name's Nina K. She's like, "You want to get some money? Come join my team." I'm like, "Oh my god, like you pimping."
yep, yep. The women are out there pimping. I've definitely seen that. She said, I seen girls say, "Look, ladies, if you try and get your OnlyFans up, let me know. Here's my fee." You know, yeah. Prostitution gonna be big business, man. Big business going into AI, man. It's terrible.
Steve P, thanks for a donation. Great show as always.
Appreciate you.
I don't got anything. Sunday Uncle Hotep Factor 8ish, but I don't got anything else, man.
Cool. What's that? YouTube.com/Uncle Hotep.
Yeah, yeah, you can find it there. But yeah, that's it. That's it.
Well, see you next week, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy.